Hi guys, good morning, good morning, good morning on this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. Okay, so this is going to be the reading for February 5th through the 11th. We're going to see what randomly comes out. I am Natiluv Tarot. I am taking personal readings. I just want to kind of put that out there at the beginning. You can book with me at natilovetarot@gmail.com. I only take a certain amount per month. So just email me and then we can see if I have any availability and the pricing and everything of that nature. Just keep in mind that I am not a medical professional. So if you need any type of medical or professional help, please seek the appropriate medical or professional help. And I really would appreciate it if you would like, share, and subscribe to my channel. You know, once I get the channel to a certain point, then I want to start doing other things like pick a card readings and, you know, live chats and pendulum readings and things of that nature. Okay, but other than that, you know, I got to ask you guys, how you doing? How's everybody feeling? Again, we're in a new month. We're in February. I hope it's going well for everybody. You know, are you being tested? Are you feeling good? Has new beginnings or anything new has happened for you? Like, what's going on? Okay. We're going to see what comes out. I feel pretty energetic this morning, so maybe there's some of you in the collective group that has a lot of energy. Let's see. What's messages for the collective coming out? Okay. Okay. What else? Let me get... Ooh. Okay. One more. All right. Okay, so right now, as far as February 5th through the 11th, what I'm seeing is that there are a lot of you who have dealt with some type of burden when it came to a personal relationship. And it's a nostalgic type of relationship. So it could be somebody from your past, or it can even be someone you grew up with, like a family member. It could be like mom, dad. It could be an ex-lover, a cousin, a friend. It just really depends. Everybody's situation is different. This is a collective reading, so take how it resonates. And if it doesn't resonate, let it fly. But you guys have dealt with burdens, and you've gotten to a point where you've kind of somewhat worked through the burdens you were dealing with. So you're starting to get rid of those burdens with whoever this person is from the past. However, there's still some type of change that's not taking place because the Death card is in reverse. And it came out with the Queen of Swords, which is really much so giving me intuitively what I'm feeling is that you still have a lot of truths that you have to accept, and you still need more clarity and knowledge on a situation when it comes to this person. And you might not be fully doing the work to get to that conclusion of what you need to know. So, you know, sometimes we work on ourselves to a certain extent and then we stop. And you have to understand that shadow work is a continuous thing. It's not a quick 1, 2, 3, and then I'm done forever and everything's going to be good. It's something continuous. You have to continue to keep working. I generally try to tell people that I get that we have busy schedules and busy lives, but part of our shadow work and our mental health is part of our daily routines. So you might not be able to necessarily work on your shadow self every single day, but you should try to make a conscientious effort to work on your shadow work at least once a week, or once a week, monthly. You need to get on some type of schedule to do your shadow work so that you can work through whatever problems, whatever demons, addictions, thoughts that you have going on. And this will really help you because it's giving that a lot of you feel very, you know, beat down and defeated a little bit by how you feel towards this person. And although you're standing up tall and you're standing strong and you're being resilient through the situation, it still takes a toll on you. And it takes a toll on you physically, and it also takes a toll on you mentally. So right now, as far as the collective goes, there are a few of you that really need to work on, you know, the feelings that you have towards this relationship. And like I said, it could be anybody. It could be an ex-lover. It could be a family member, or it could be a friend. It's, you know, it's just very different for each person. What else is coming out for February 5th through the 11th? Yeah. So the 8 of Swords came out. That's like mental entrapment. That's mental anguish. That's feeling mentally conflicted. But but the good thing about this card is it's not something that will last forever. It's a situation of, yes, you're conflicted mentally. However, you possess the power within you to unbond yourself. Unbond yourself. As you can see, this person in the card they have bondages around them, around their eyes and around their body, but it's not like chains or metal where they can't break free. This is like some weak material, you know what I'm saying, that they can break through at any time and release themselves. So that's why I said shadow work is very important, and that's like a message that's coming out. And the thing is, you've dealt with a lot of heartbreak when it came to this person. It puts you in a really dark place, and it triggers you. But the good thing is that if you do your shadow work, the Wheel of Fortune is underneath the bottom. You'll be very successful. It'll help you to work through your thought process, right? And again, everything starts with your mental. When you start to work through your traumas and you start to feel better, you start to look better, you start to do better. You understand? Let's see what else. Okay, so the Sun card came out. So a lot of you have great things on the horizon. The Sun card it's like the happiest card in the deck. It represents vitality. It represents abundance, prosperity. It represents happiness. It represents warmth. It can also represent pregnancy, depending upon the cards that come out with it. It represents forward movement, transformation, joy. You know, it's everything good that you can think of, right? So a lot of you have this energy within you, and a lot of you have that on the horizon. But again, the shadow work is what has to be done, because right now your energy is Two of Pentacles. It's yo-yoing. Some days you're doing okay, some days you're not doing okay. It's a back and forth energy, and that's because you have to do your shadow work on top of keeping yourself cleansed. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have a ritual to cleanse their energy. And you can cleanse your energy different ways. You can sage yourself on a daily basis or weekly, however you choose to do it. Palo Santo, dab yourself with Florida water. You can pray and meditate over yourself. You can use sound bowls. You can use music frequencies to help you cleanse your aura and cleanse your space. It's different ways of doing things. And keep in mind that we all come from different cultural backgrounds. So some people do egg cleanses, some people like candles. Like, it's just different ways of spiritually cleansing yourself on top of actually doing your physical shadow work. So you need to incorporate all that, because it'll be such a shame to waste the sun energy that's here for you or coming towards you because you're not putting in the work that you need to put in for yourself. Four of Pentacles, some of you guys need to hold on tight to your money and start saving. I can't stress this enough. You need to have an emergency fund, a savings fund, and then your leisure fund to do as you please. Because you don't know at what point in time you may potentially hit rock bottom or have an unexpected bill or unexpected emergency. Abundance planning is so important. And a lot of people don't understand that. So with that card coming out, you need to really hold on to your coins and be a little bit more mindful. I'm not saying live life like Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob, where you're just penny pinching and everybody hates Chris dad. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to spend money on nothing. That's crazy. But you do want an abundance plan. You know your lifestyle. You know how much money you bring in each month. You know how much money you put out each month. You know the things that you spend your money on. See where there's areas that you can slightly cut back on. See where there's alternatives of things that you can do. But just always be, ahead of the game. Be well prepared, because you never know the obstacles or delays that life may bring you. And remember, that's all part of our journeys. We all experience obstacles. We all experience delays. And that's a test. That's a test to see if we've learned past lessons or if we're going to repeat the same cycles, okay? The Lover's card is out here. With that Lover's card, again, it's giving me the energy of being at a crossroads. The Lover's card can symbolize different things, but right now it's giving me crossroads. It's giving me that there's somebody in your energy that you're a little conflicted with. You're not 100% sure what to do. And again, I've explained that at the beginning of the reading, that you just really need to do your shadow work and pay attention to the truths that's coming towards you and seeking more clarity on the situation so you know how to move when it comes to this person. I have the Star card out here. The Star card is giving me very much so you keeping hope alive. And it's also pointing out to me healing energy. A lot of you are in a healing state. A lot of you are healing. A lot of you have dealt with a lot, and you're slowly starting to realize this is not the life for you, and you want to make changes, and you're making slow progressions towards healing. A lot of you are disappointed with what has taken place within your love life, within your finance and career, within your, your connections and relationships, right? It's a sense of disappointment there. And Spirit is asking a lot of you to kind of have strength, to, keep positive, to understand that everything will work out the way that it needs to work out for you. But you just have to believe, and you have to stay connected. You have to stay connected with our supreme being first and foremost. Whoever you pray to, that's who you need to be connected to first and foremost. Then you need to have that connection with your ancestry. Your ancestors are there, your spirit guides, your angels, your saints. You understand? They are there to help you, to give you messages. You have to give them the permission to come in. You have to say to your benevolent ancestor, angels and saints and spirit guides that I am open to receiving the message. I am open to you coming in and helping me. I am open to you giving me signs to let me know what I need to do or how I need to move accordingly. You know what I'm saying? And when they hear those prayers and they see that the door is open for them to come through, they will then start to send you signs and messages, whether it's through synchronicities, whether it's through, different situations occurring or happening, whether it's through music, different ways to communicate. You understand? And it's funny because once you start connecting and doing the shadow work and healing and taking care of yourself better, you're going to be in this Empress energy. And I want to make this clear that this Empress energy is not just necessarily about women. Yes, it's a divine feminine energy, but it goes for men and women. So this is not a gender specific reading. This is for both male or females, or whatever you consider yourself to be. Okay. So that divine Empress energy is simply a nurturing energy, an abundant energy, a fertile energy, a prosperous energy, an energy of you sit on your throne, and whatever it is that you want to manifest or whatever it is that you believe in, it comes to you effortlessly. That's the type of energy that the Empress has. You understand what I'm saying? So right now, like for you guys in this collective group here for February 5th through the 11th, it's about shadow work. It's about self-care. It's about believing in your higher source, connecting with your higher source, and connecting with your ancestors. And I feel like this is a good week for hermit mode, to kind of take a step back from the general public and to take care of yourself mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, because it'll kind of boost you up and jumpstart you towards doing more for yourself when it comes down to your spiritual aspect. You know what I'm saying? And everything else will fall in line. I just want to get a few messages to come out before we close this reading out. And please, if you see this reading, comment below what you've been going through, or send a heart, something. How's the energy treating you? How are you feeling during this week? I'm here. I love to chat. I respond back. I don't know. I hear Cassidy playing in my head. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. Some of you might be business owners or trying to start a business or looking for some type of niche to help you make more money. And I say go for it. It's quite a few cards that came out. So some of you need to work on your solar plexus chakra healing. Some of you need to put up boundaries. Take it how it resonates. Some of you need to work on your crown chakra healing. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. You are a fire sign. It could be fire sign heavily in your chart, or whoever you're resonating with to this readings chart, or it could just be simply, fieriness just operating around you. And for some of you, this is confirmation that it's talking about a twin flame, potentially a karmic twin flame that it's referencing to. Let me get a few more of these before we close out. Also, some of you could be a water sign or dealing with a water sign, have water sign highly aspected in the charts, or it's just the person has characteristics or you have characteristics of a water sign and it's giving a lot of watery energy again. So the two signs right now, very specific in this reading, is fire sign and water sign. Some of you are definitely dealing with a narcissist, and that's probably why you have a lot of shadow work to do in healing, because dealing with narcissistic people, it can really drain your energy and put you in a place. I see new car for some of you guys. So for some of you who keep saying they want a new car, it's very possible for you to manifest this, or it could be a potential issue with the car that you're driving now, which will have to force you into getting a new car. So again, that's probably why that Four of Pentacles came out. You need to definitely be more mindful of your coins and be a little bit more possessive of your coins, because you don't know if an emergency, especially with your car, might pop up. Walk away. Again, some of you in this group, I'm telling you, there's somebody from the past and they don't mean you no good, and you need to make that conscientious decision to, again, put up boundaries and walk away. It's not worth the energy. It's not worth the time. And so for some of these people, that like a narcissist, you don't have time for that. Narcissistic people, they lack empathy. They're never going to understand your point of view or where you're coming from. Yeah, do childlike activities, inner youth. Yeah, some of you need to nurture your inner child. And things that you can do, you know, go to the park. Go to a trampoline place and jump around. Spend time with your kids or younger children and your family. That, you know, bring that youthfulness, that happiness to you. Go play basketball. Go jump rope. Or, you know, watch some cartoons. Little things. Play board games. Ride a bike. Things that are childlike, that, you know, maybe you did from your childhood that brought you joy and pleasure. Try to tap into that. That will definitely help your energy. Get a few more. One more, Spirit. Can I have one more, Spirit? Thank you. Some of you need to be careful because somebody's sending evil eyes. So just keep yourself spiritually cleansed at all times. 222, you're at the right place at the right time, and this is the right message for you. So pay attention to the synchronicities. Pay attention if you're seeing 2222 a lot, okay? Too much anxiety. Yeah, some of you need some more self-care days. That's that star card, taking care of yourself, healing, right? Ooh, big dick energy. Okay. So big dick energy, some of you could be very sexual, or the person that you're dealing with was very sexual. But big dick energy can also can come off as like cocky, boss-like energy, like I'm the shit, 1, 2, 3. So if that is you, just be mindful that you're not coming off obnoxious. And if you're dealing with somebody that comes with that big dick type of energy, then you really want to just be careful with that too, because too much pride, too much ego, you know, having confidence is good, but too much confidence is not always the best. And of course, some of you need to do a cord cutting because you're definitely dealing with some type of karmic twin flame in this group, and they don't mean you well at all, and they're not good for your energy, and you might have a hard time detaching. So that cord cutting will definitely help to cut the, you know, the bond that you guys have, that spiritual and emotional attachment that you just can't get rid of, okay? So again, I want to thank you for tuning into my reading. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel. If you want to book a personal reading with me, Natiluv Tarot, just email natilovetarot@gmail.com. The information will be in the description, and, you know, I will communicate with you. I ask that you give this a thumbs up. I ask that you put comments in, and if you have any suggestions on what you would like to see on the channel, I'm more than open to it. Again, thank you so much, and have a blessed week, everybody.